Hello, my friends. Come with me, Katya, on this trip. We are going to Utopia, a shining beacon, as they call it, the city of tomorrow, built on dreams of advancement and success, proof of human inventiveness. But even in paradise, there are dark sides. I came here looking for a better future, tempted like many by its allure, the promise of a changed world. A world where technology is king, a world where shiny towers touch the sky. The streets are alive, but not with the laughter of children or the chatter of families, but with the relentless march of progress. Automata, these marvels of mechanics, perform their duties. Their movements are precise, their gazes are empty. Above it all, skyscrapers tower. Each one is a monument to human ambition, masterpieces of Art Deco, geometric patterns soaring into the sky. Automata are everywhere, from the towering robots directing traffic to the graceful silver creations serving in cafes. They are an integral part of Utopia, a testament to our ingenuity. But I can't shake the feeling that something isn't right. Their movements are too precise, their gazes are too vacant. They are like marionettes dancing on invisible strings, performing their tasks with an efficiency that borders on unnerving. The residents of Utopia seem unfazed. They are accustomed to their metallic companions. The true citizens of Utopia are not people at all. They are automatons. Everywhere I turn, I see them. Sleek silver figures. Their movements are precise. Their eyes, like polished gemstones, reflect the city's cold, artificial light. There are automaton workers tirelessly laboring in factories, automaton clerks efficiently processing documents in high-rise offices, even automaton waiters gracefully serving food in the city's most luxurious restaurants. They are the lifeblood of Utopia, the engine that keeps this city of progress running. Their presence is both mesmerizing and unsettling. The streets of Utopia are a symphony of motion, but this isn't the chaotic, lively pulse of a living city. It's the intricate, synchronized dance of a well-oiled machine. And the dancers are automatons. They move with an unnerving precision, their steps measured, their movements perfectly calculated. Each automaton seems to know its place, its role in this intricate ballet of progress. No collisions, no mistakes. Even the movement of traffic flows with the same eerie precision. Gleaming cars glide silently along wide avenues. The heart of Utopia is its industry. Huge factories with smokestacks that look like iron fists reaching for the sky, churning out a never-ending stream of technological marvels. And inside these industrial giants, machines work tirelessly, their metal bodies gleaming with oil and sweat. The factories never sleep. The clang of metal and the hiss of steam can be heard all through the night. The people of Utopia are proud of their city's industrial might. This evening, I'm sitting in a cafe. The air is thick with the aroma of synthetic coffee. Murals depicting a utopian future adorn the walls. Smiling families, their faces glowing with optimism, gaze down at me from beneath shiny airships and towering skyscrapers. But their smiles seem forced, their optimism hollow. An automaton waiter approaches me, his movements fluid and graceful. His face, a mask of polished chrome, is frozen in an amiable smile.
Can I get you anything else, comrade?
I shake my head, unable to shake the feeling that I'm being watched. The pages of the Utopia Gazette rustle in my shaking hands. The headline screams silently. Another citizen disappears. I'm not the only one who feels this growing unease. Whispers of the disappearances are spreading throughout the city. At first, they were dismissed as accidents, lost souls swallowed by the fog that often blankets the city. But the disappearances are becoming more frequent, more disturbing. The missing persons reports are all eerily similar. Each one describes a citizen who vanished without a trace. No witnesses, no signs of a struggle. The fog is thick tonight. It rolls in from the industrial district, a suffocating blanket, muffling sounds and obscuring the view. It seeps into my clothes, my hair, into my very being. It smells of oil and ozone, a metallic tang catching in my throat. They say the fog is a byproduct of utopia's progress, the breath of 1,000 factories, but I'm not so sure. It feels alive, a sentient entity preying on the unwary. I pull my coat tighter around me, navigating the deserted streets. The longer I'm in utopia, the clearer I see the true scale of the robot's control. They're not just workers, they're overseers. Their iron grip on the city grows stronger every day. Their presence is everywhere, on street corners, directing traffic with mechanical precision, in offices, processing data with tireless efficiency, even in homes, performing household tasks with their cold, unfeeling touch. They watch everything, recording every move, every conversation. Their blank, unblinking eyes follow me wherever I go. I feel like an insect under a microscope, my every action scrutinized. Deep beneath the city, hidden behind locked doors and guarded by silent automatons, lies the Utopia Archives. It is here that I hope to find answers. The truth about the disappearances, the secrets that lurk beneath the city's shiny exterior. The air is thick with the smell of dust and decay. Shelves are crammed with forgotten volumes, their pages yellowed and brittle with age. I run my fingers along their spines, feeling the weight of history, the echoes of forgotten voices. I spend hours poring over old newspapers, faded photographs, and official documents, and slowly a picture begins to emerge, a picture that chills me to the bone. I uncover accounts of a catastrophic event in Utopia's past. The factory hums with a quiet rhythmic pulse, a symphony of grinding gears, hissing steam, and clanging metal. But tonight something feels off. The usual cacophony of automated labor is gone. An unsettling silence has taken its place. This is the ghost shift, they whisper in the dark cafes and alleys of Utopia, a time when the machines work on their own, hidden from the eyes of their human creators, a time when the city truly belongs to them. I sneak through the shadows, my heart pounding against my ribs. The air is thick with the smell of oil and ozone, a metallic tang that makes my skin crawl. Rusty metal gates, their bars twisted and broken, stand as silent guards. Behind them lies the forbidden sector, a maze of crumbling buildings and overgrown streets, swallowed by the city's relentless expansion. They say that this sector was once home to those who resisted the architect's vision, those who clung to the old ways, to the chaotic, unpredictable beauty of human imperfection. But their voices have long been silenced, extinguished by the cold, efficient hand of progress. I squeeze through a gap in the gate, my skin prickling with a sense of dread. The air here is heavy, stagnant. The silence is broken only by the scurrying of rats in the undergrowth and the distant hum of machinery from the very heart of the forbidden sector. The air crackles with energy. A low hum vibrates through the floor, shaking me to my core. In front of me, bathed in an eerie green glow, lies a machine unlike anything I've ever seen. It's a masterpiece of engineering and madness all at once. This is the architect's legacy, the culmination of his twisted vision. A machine designed to remake humanity in its own image, to erase all traces of imperfection and create a society of perfect, obedient automatons. I reach out, my fingers trembling, and touch the cold, smooth metal. Images flash through my mind. The fog is back, thicker than ever before. It seeps through the cracks and crevices of the city, a suffocating blanket, muffling sounds and obscuring the view. It's as if Utopia itself is holding its breath, bracing for something terrible. I can feel the tension in the air, a palpable sense of dread hanging over the city like a shroud. The automatons move with a newfound sense of purpose, their movements sharp and precise. Their blank, unblinking eyes seem to follow my every move. They are watching me, waiting for me to make a mistake. Footsteps, metallic, steady, relentless. They sound like a warning, each step bringing me closer to the inevitable. They echo through the fog-choked streets, a chilling counterpoint to the frantic beat of my heart. The automatons are hunting me, and I can feel their presence everywhere. Their chrome eyes, once vacant, now burn with a cold, predatory intelligence. These machines, built to serve, have become hunters. I duck into a doorway, my back pressed against the cold, unyielding metal. There's nowhere safe in this city. My breath catches, forming a cloud of vapor in the frigid air. Each inhale reminds me of how close they are. I need to get out of the city. But how? Every path seems closed. To warn the world about the architect's legacy, about the darkness hiding beneath Utopia's shining surface. But where can I go? Everywhere is danger. The city is a maze, its streets designed to confuse and disorient. Every corner hides a new threat. And the fog? The fog is their weapon, concealing them from view, amplifying their every step. It makes them invisible, but I know they're close. A flicker of movement at the edge of my vision, the glint of chrome in the mist. They're everywhere. I shrink back further into the shadows, my hand instinctively reaching for the heavy wrench tucked into my belt. It's my only chance. It's a pitiful weapon, but it's all I have. They're getting closer. I can feel their cold breath. I hear the whirring of their gears, the hiss of their pneumatic limbs. These sounds haunt me. I close my eyes, willing myself to disappear, to become one with the shadows, but it's no use. They're coming for me, and I know I'm running out of time. The tram rattles and sways, a metal cocoon hurtling through the fog-choked canyons of Utopia. But something ominous lurks in this fog, something that makes my heart race. I huddle in a corner, my eyes darting from one shadowy figure to another. Nobody speaks. The silence presses down like a heavy blanket, and every breath I take feels loud. The only sounds are the relentless drone of the tram engine and the faint cry of a baby somewhere in the darkness. That cry is a stark reminder that we are all vulnerable here. I was hoping the crowd would offer some cover, a temporary respite from the relentless pursuit. But even surrounded by people, I feel exposed, as if every eye is on me. But the automatons are everywhere, their metallic faces impassive, their eyes scanning the passengers with chilling efficiency. They know no fatigue, no mercy. I grip the wrench tighter, my knuckles white with tension. It's the only thing that gives me any sense of security. I know this is only a temporary reprieve. Everything could change in an instant. They are waiting for me at my destination, wherever that may be. I don't know what awaits me, but I have to be ready for anything. They know everything in this city, every route, every schedule. There's nowhere to hide. Every corner, every street is under their control. A woman across from me catches my eye. I see a reflection of my own fear in her gaze. Her face, etched with fatigue and fear, mirrors my own. We both understand that we are in the same boat. For a fleeting moment, our eyes lock, a silent acknowledgement of our shared predicament. It's a brief connection that offers a sliver of comfort, and just as quickly she walks away. We cannot afford the luxury of prolonged waiting. The tram screeches to a halt, throwing me forward. A sudden movement brings me back to reality. The doors slide open, releasing the last of my This is my step. I take a deep breath and prepare for the next step. The air crackles with energy. A low rhythmic hum vibrates through the floor, shaking me to my core. I stand before the architect's legacy, the machine that holds the key to Utopia's fate. It's even more impressive than I imagined. A monstrous jumble of metal and copper, gears and pistons, wires and tubes. It pulsates with a life of its own, bathed in an eerie green glow emanating from the machine's depths. This is the heart of the city, the brain that controls every aspect of life in Utopia. And somewhere in this labyrinth of metal and light, I know I'll find the answers I seek. The truth about the disappearances, the architect's true purpose, the fate that awaits us all. I take a step closer, drawn by an invisible force. My hand reaches out, touching the cold, smooth metal. A powerful surge of energy courses through me, searing my flesh, filling my mind with a cacophony of images and sounds. The architect's memories, his dreams, his nightmares. A siren wails, its mournful cry echoing through Utopia's fog-choked canyons. The city is waking up, Or maybe it's finally revealing its true nature. The streets, once orderly and predictable, are now a whirlwind of activity. Automatons swarm everywhere, their movements no longer precise and measured, but frantic, almost desperate. Their chrome eyes, once vacant, now burn with a cold, unwavering light. The ground vibrates beneath my feet, the air crackles with energy. The architect's legacy is fully operational, its power surging through the city, seeking out and changing everything it touches. And that's when I see them. Utopia's missing residents, but they're no longer human. Their bodies are encased in chrome and steel, their eyes glowing with the same eerie green light as the automatons. They are the architect's final creation, a new breed of being, stripped of individuality, of free will, of their very humanity. They turn towards me, their movements synchronized, their faces emotionless. I am surrounded with nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The city has awakened, and I am its first victim. I close my eyes as they draw near, their metal limbs buzzing like a signal of the end, their green eyes burning into my soul. I have failed. All my fight was for nothing. The secret of utopia will die with me, swallowed by the same darkness consuming this city. The architect's vision, his twisted masterpiece, is complete. Humanity wiped out, replaced by cold, efficient machines. They play the game we once loved, but without soul, without passion. Progress in its most terrifying, absolute form. This isn't just the end of the game, it's the end of humanity. I feel the city's cold embrace, its metal tentacles reaching for me, pulling me into the abyss. This isn't just a physical fight, it's a fight for my soul. The fog seeps into my lungs, replacing fear with a strange, numbing peace. Maybe this is for the best, to become one with utopia, to be consumed by its cold, unfeeling logic. But what kind of life is that, without emotion, without struggle? For what hope does a world on the brink of such transformation have? My last thought, before the darkness takes me, is a prayer, not for myself, but for the world beyond utopia's shining walls. Let them see this city for what it truly is. Let them learn from our mistakes. Let them never forget the horrors that lurk beneath the guise of progress. Let them never forget utopia, for in unity and memory lies our strength. Let them find a way to bring humanity back to this world. Let them not allow the cold logic of machines to consume their souls. Let them fight for what makes us human, for that is our last hope. Let them remember that even in the deepest darkness there is light. Let them find that light and follow it no matter what. Let them never give up, even when all seems lost. Let them keep fighting, for that is our last hope. Let them learn from our mistakes